It's the end of your big holiday dinner and you just can't eat anymore, and out comes the pumpkin pie. I just can't eat anymore, you say. And then you get to thinking, if I can't eat it, maybe I can drink it. On this episode, we drink our pumpkin pie. Welcome back to another episode with Dean Serneels. We're making cocktails. It's the holiday season. I love to take pie filling, but actual like pumpkin pie, apple pie, lemon meringue pie, and use those sugars and spices and flavors that are inside it to make a cocktail with. Cocktail definition: spirits of any kind, sugar, water, and bitters. All right, we've got the spirits of any kind we're going to add in a moment. Sugar, water, and bitters. Well, the water comes in from the ice cubes, but the sugar and the bitters are all inside this pumpkin pie. There's pectin, of course, but lots of sugar and all those great pumpkin pie spices. Cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, probably some clove in there. There's all kinds of great flavors inside pumpkin and that great sweet pumpkin flavor. All right, a little bit of whipped cream there as well. But we need to mash this up and break those sugars down. So let's get started. You are going to be a hero with your cousins and all the rest of your family when you start digging into that pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. Here we go. I'm going to start by taking this pumpkin pie off of the pastry. All right. I did slice it earlier just to cheat a little bit. And there we go. All right. So I just dropped that into the glass like so. And now I want to mash this up a bit. You can use a muddler if you want, but I'm just using this fork to mash that up. All right. Now we come in with our spirits. Spirits. This time I'm using some cinnamon whiskey. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire. 1.5 ounces of Tennessee Fire. Why Tennessee Fire versus other cinnamon whiskeys? 1.75 ounces this time. I like the cinnamon whiskey elements here from the Jack Daniel's because it's a little more crisp. For this particular cocktail, I wanted to use this. The pumpkin pie, of course, is very, very sweet. So I need to try to balance out some of that sweetness, but it's not as sweet as some of the other cinnamon whiskeys. All right, so that's why I have chosen that today. And 3 ounces of cream. Whoop! There we go. I'm going to stir that up. Now, I'm going to do something a little out of the ordinary here. I'm going to do a dry shake without egg whites. Here I am using a whisk. It's a spring from a shaker. One of those protein shakers you get when you're trying to drink your protein shakes, and you put that in and you shake it up. All right, I'm going to drop that in there and give this a good shake because I really want to break up the pumpkin and all the spices inside that pumpkin, and of course all those sugars. Now getting the cream, the whiskey, and all those great pumpkin flavors mixed up. Going to dissolve those pumpkin pieces all the way down. All right. Now continuing with out of the ordinary. I'm going to strain this a couple of times. First time, just with a regular Hawthorne. That's going to get any little bits and pieces. There wasn't many. Now I'm going to add the ice cubes. Filling that all the way up with ice. Now we're adding the dilution, the water. Spirits of any kind, sugar, water, bitters, and there we go. There is a nice creamy cocktail, and go into a strain. I'm going to use a fine strainer this time. The fine strainer, of course, being a tea strainer. This is going to collect any bits of pulp and pastries, perhaps. Who knows? It's going to be really thick. So it's a different use of the double double strain. Well, not a different use of the double strain, but a different use of the dry shake. There's nothing stopping you from putting egg whites in this cocktail either. I would certainly froth it up. There we go. Look at that deliciousness. Looking so good. Now on top, I've got some whipped cream. I've got some homemade whipped cream. This is actually a hazelnut whipped cream. Hazelnut syrup mixed with cream. So here we go. Some whipped cream. And this is fresh nutmeg. And for all my fans out there that know that with this little, there it is, that's my grater. All my drinks are just a little grater when I use that. Pa-dum-pa. And there we go, guys. We have taken the cinnamon and nutmeg and ginger flavors and the pumpkin flavors, of course, that are inside a pumpkin pie, mashed all those sugars up, extracted those flavors, matched it with some cinnamon whiskey, shaken it up, and here we have a cinnamon whiskey pumpkin martini. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this cocktail. It's so easy to make. You guys can make it at home. And please like and subscribe. If I do my job right, you do your job of liking and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.